They wrote me off and I ain't like that, so I'ma fight that. The bad man, damn right when you thought that it was safe to relax, you gotta stretch that. The bad man, bad healers with me for real. They right here.
Yeah, man. So it's your boy Big LAC. This is the Big LAC Show, and we're here today with Miss Slum Beautiful. Do me a favor and start from the beginning.
In the beginning, Slum Beautiful was born in Alexandria, Virginia, Hobler Valley, right outside of D.C. My father from D.C., my mother from Virginia. So, I'm up in D.C. Till I was about 14 years old, and I moved to Georgia. And I don't even know what the fuck I'm over. I'm sorry, can we just wait on it?
All right. So obviously, I just got to start asking questions.
You do.
You was doing all this talking before we started.
Cause there wasn't no camera on me, boy. It's like
The camera's been on you.
It's like interrogation.
Oh,
This shit interview too much like interrogations to me.
Oh, my goodness. All right.
There you go. What you want to know?
Okay. So you say you were born in Alexandria,
Yeah.
Virginia.
Yeah.
How did that happen? Parents in the military?
Nah, that's where they from. My mama from Alexandria. My daddy from D.C. It's like, that shit like 10, 15 miles all together. D.C., Maryland, Virginia. It's
Okay.
all connected together real close. So.
And before these cameras was on you, you feel like you was being interrogated. You said you moved to Augusta when you was 14. You gave me more information before I said go.
I moved to Augusta when I was 14. That wasn't fun. You know, it wasn't fun. I learned to be on my own. I come from a big family, so in D.C. it's a whole lot of us. Like, it was always a whole lot of us. It was never not one of us. You could never catch one of us. So when I came down here, it was just me and my little sister. So that was different. I wasn't used to that, but it taught me to stand on my own too and be different.
That's it? Man, you got more for me than that. Come on now. Hey, okay. So let's get to the hard questions. You told me earlier how you came up with the name Slum Beautiful.
All on hard questions. I'm listening.
That ain't all hard. How did you come up with the name Slum Beautiful?
So being by myself all the time, I like listening to music.
Mm-hmm.
And listening to music, I heard Andre and Big Boy rapping and was just addicted to that. And then Good Mob, and then the whole Dungeon family in general. And then so they made Slum Beautiful.
Your Honor, can I treat the witness as hostile? May I treat the witness as hostile? You was way more talkative before I said we was live.
Well, he asked you, was you recording that? You probably should have been recording that. The student was on this shit then.
Oh, okay. All right. So what brought you into music?
I always loved music. What brought me into music? I was initially, like, I always loved music. So initially, I had a homegirl that did music.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you know, I would do her PR, whatever. I do her motherfucking talking, whatever, booking, whatever the fuck, studio, whatever the fuck. So at some point, I was always a writer as well. Like, I've always been a writer ever since I was a little girl. I actually wrote my first rhyme when I was like 5 years old.
Really?
Like, I wrote a little 8 when I was 5 years old.
What beat you use?
It's crazy. I don't remember. I think I just wrote it.
Like a poem type thing?
Yeah. But it was a rap. I know it was a rap. I can't remember what I was listening to. It probably at that point some like Run DMC or some shit, some Salt-N-Pepa or some shit like that. But I wrote it when I was 5. Anyway, so she was doing music. I, be out in the mix fucking with her. I write a little bit. You know what I'm saying? She be writing her songs and shit. I write a little bit. Help her finish little songs, little lines or whatever the fuck. to eventually she was just like, you spit that shit. Like, I gave her some shit to spit. She like, you spit it. And I'm like, because as you can see, I don't like talking to
Yeah.
people. And, you know, I don't like attention. I really like chilling in the cut in the bed rest. But so she was like, you spit that shit. So I jumped in the booth one day and that was that. I've
What
been
was the
rapping
song?
ever since. That song was called Whole Tendencies.
Spit it for us. Give us a little bit. Give us about 6 bars.
Do I have to for
Yes.
real? Nah.
Yes.
Well, but that shit went like some shit like we stay grinding, getting cheese. We keep these niggas on they P's and Q's. Y'all bitches fuck for free. We make them boys drop bands in D. It was real cute though. It's like a dink, 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 dink. It was real cute though.
And that you first did that down here.
I did. Yeah, in Atlanta. I moved from I left from Augusta as soon as I could. I was of age. Like I started running back and forth up here before I was of age. Real shit. So like 95, 96. I'm shooting 2 hours up the expressway up this way. So by the time I got down 19, 20, I was gone. I had been back and forth. Anyway, thinking I was on some grown shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I was 20, I was up here. So yeah, I did that up here.
So
I've been in Atlanta ever since then.
what first brought you to Atlanta? What made you say, I want to be in Atlanta? Since you say you were back and forth.
Just
It was the biggest city.
that doing shit I ain't had no business. You know, to feed myself. Commerce was more abundant in Atlanta. It was busier, so yeah, I had to, which led me up here, and then I got to mingling around and
Why not Columbia, South Carolina? It's about the same.
and it's so crazy because people that say that go, they break to Columbia like a motherfucker. That shit just as country as Augusta to me, though. No disrespect to Columbia. Shout out to Two Knot, Road, Broad, River, Wood, all that shit. No disrespect them folk, but they're about the same to me. So,
Yeah, it's true. You're right.
that's
right.
just my opinion.
That's like going to Savannah. Same thing.
You know?
So you came to Atlanta, you fell in love with it. You said, you know what? This is where I'm going to make my mark.
Yeah.
So when did you really say, I'm going to do this music thing for sure and for straight?
It just started feeling good. It was really, honestly, therapeutic because I was a bit of an angry young person. You know what I'm saying? So I used to get in a good bit of trouble. I used to fight a lot. You know what I'm saying? I've always been a little bit aggressive. And so it became therapeutic to get it out. And so once I started feeling that release, I was like, I just like to do it. Like I said, I care not to be seen. I care not if you know me. I care not to be famous. I really just like doing music. Like, I like it. That's what I do.
How many albums in?
How many albums in? That's a hard question. Albums, I will not count because shit, projects, songs, more than I can count. Like, I have no idea, really, honestly.
How much touring have you done?
I haven't toured
Yet.
in some years,
Oh, for real? So
honestly.
tell us
When
about the tour life. Did you like it?
When I was out snapping about, younger snapping about, I don't want to go everywhere. Shreveport, motherfucking Tuscaloosa, I don't give a damn y'all going. I want to go. And so, that was fun. That's cute. And it's still beneficial. Do not get me like that shit's very beneficial. Like, so yeah, I like that. Life issues and stuff like keep me from being able to move around and do that has been keeping me from being able to do that. But my schedule freed up a little bit as of recently. So, might start doing it again. I prefer to travel as opposed to
Being regional, being just stuck in Atlanta.
yeah, like for what?
Yeah.
I'm saying?
You telling me you have your own label.
Yes, the Hustle Bunny ENT.
That's awesome.
Appreciate that.
You said, are you looking for artists right now? Or you just trying to develop you?
As of right now, I'm trying to develop me. I'm trying to develop artists. I'm trying to develop the label to better assist the artists I am gonna get in the future. Like, I ain't finna be grabbing folks and connecting you to me just for and dragging your ass along just for the sake of. Cause people out here that would do that. I even tell people like, you should not sign with no label that is headed by no artist. Like, that's just not smart. He can be your friend, he can be your partner, y'all can.
I say that all the
But
time.
that's just ridiculous to do, to sign to a label headed by an artist.
Yeah, I say it all the time because 9 times out of 10 they looking out for themselves.
Right. They
at the
gotta
top.
be.
Yeah.
Like, that's their business. That has been their business. You thinking like this person can help me. I'm like, yeah, he could. And he might. But it's in his business to continue his business, to keep his longevity going. Like, you don't need new shit. As soon as you sign that paper, your shit, his shit. Like, they act like they don't be knowing them. Like, and then they come back later, well, I ain't read it. You an adult. Read your paperwork.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Read it or don't sign it.
Yeah.
That's a true story.
Yeah.
So when you start Hustle Bunny in earnest, what the fuck is that? What they out there doing?
Nah, that ain't none of my business. I don't know what them folk doing out there.
Hey, it ain't none of my business either, but it's kind of scary. It's not like they're dragging bodies across concrete. So when you get Hustle Bunny, like going, what type of artist would you be looking for?
All types. Genuine artists. People I connect with. People that may be usually overlooked in our industry. I always been wanting to shoot for the underdog. So I'm gonna tell you, I'm always gonna look for the underdog. I'm gonna look for the one ain't nobody see, what nobody paying attention to, what nobody fucking with. I'm gonna fuck with that one every time. I'm the underdog, so I'm always fuck with the underdog.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's a good mantra. That's a good way to look at it.
You got to. Like, real shit, you gotta treat motherfucking garbage man the same way you treat the president. Like, you don't know who you gonna run into. You don't know who you be running into when you run into him.
You'll never know what that person gonna be.
Period.
That's true.
Period.
So, favorite feature that you've ever been on?
Favorite feature that I have ever been on?
That's too hard.
I like so many of them. I tend to like features though when there are many artists. Like when it's like a
Like an
mosh
anthem type
pit.
thing.
Like
Yeah.
you gotta fight for it. Like you gonna have to fight to get your verse remembered because everybody fly. Like, you know what I'm saying? I like that type of shit. So it would have to been some shit. Some shit I did with Backbone, JT, and Monster. Everybody with a lot of shit. It's a lot of folk. Yeah, some collaborative like that with a lot of folk. I think I did that a few years ago. I can't remember the damn track. Like, that's what I'm telling you. I can't remember how many songs. I can't remember the tracks. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Right. Which is why I had to be like, listen, because motherfucker hit you all the time. Like, I need you on this track. I need you on this track. I need you on this track. Cool, I got you. But you can easily get distracted as female. So you had to be like, I can't do it right now, bro. I got to finish my shit. And so that's what I'm doing right now. I have to finish my shit. Like,
What's the name of this project?
this project?
Is it top secret?
Just because I don't want it stamped for that to be the name, I'm going to hold the name. I know the name, I think. But I'm going to hold it.
How old were you when you lost your DC accent?
How old was I?
Because my son, his mom is originally from Landover, Maryland.
Like Blackberry Road out that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think It is so crazy.
You don't even know.
I do know. It was I was still in school. I know I had to be gone by like, yeah, 19, cause listen, you folks so judgmental. Where I moved to, it's like everything. Why you dress like that? Why you look like that? Why you talk like that? Like I can't even like why y'all say what time it is? Like it's what time is it? And then before I knew it,
You saying what time it
what
is?
time it is? Like I'm like what? So it's so crazy when I go home now. They be like, "Cuz you are country as fuck." Like, do you know that? And so that's crazy. But then when I get really pissed off,
The DC come back out?
scrape the fuck back out. Then all of a sudden, this mother and father and fuck you, bitch. You know what I'm saying? So I'm dragging the Earl, it's Murray and Eric, and you know what I'm saying? All that shit come back out and I'm dead shit. So I don't know.
Because when I first met you and I was listening to you talk, I swore you was from like Macon or Augusta or Savannah somewhere.
Listen to me. It's so crazy, but it's weird because every time when I'm down here, people like, where you from? And I'm like, what make you think from down here? I've been down here motherfucking more than half my life now. Goddamn. I go back home. I'm like, where you from? I'm like, motherfucker, I'm from here. What the fuck you talking about? Like, so, that part.
Yeah,
So.
you got like 2 to 3 different accents floating
Crazy.
around in there somewhere.
Well, that's the thing, too. So, you know, I had to take care of myself. As I told you, I had to move. I used to drive a lot when I was young. I used to move around a lot, so. And I was young at that point, so I guess I was impressionable. I guess I was picking up things as I moved around. Honestly, seriously. So, did. I've been a lot of places.
Favorite place you ever been?
Favorite place I've ever been. It's gonna sound so ratchet. Florida is my favorite place to be.
That ain't ratchet at all.
It kind of is, because I've been to a lot of places and I could have picked anywhere. And
Shit, Batwood
not
last week.
knocking Florida.
Yeah, when Batwood came in here last week,
But you know, Florida, I love Florida.
he said Alabama. And I was like, wait a minute. Hold on.
That's gonna be my second. And I was actually shocked about that. Like,
Now that's ratchet.
for real. No, I was shocked about how comfortable I was in Alabama, because I went to Alabama and you get, you know what I'm saying? You get, you know, like these motherfuckers be great tripping in motherfucking Alabama. Like, I want to go to Alabama. And I get to Alabama and it's like, hey. So I was like, oh, damn. They nice. I like Alabama. Like,
That's how I used to be in Georgia a long time ago. Before all these transplants. All these Detroit and New York, and
man,
it
listen.
used to be real nice. Now everybody
But it's like that everywhere, though. Because, I mean, you go to every city, everybody like Atlanta. It's like that D.C. It's like that. Like, motherfuckers moving around. Detroit, like, motherfuckers move around. Motherfuckers cities don't look the way they used to look when
Nah,
we
they
was
don't.
younger. Like, not one of them.
Yeah,
They don't.
yeah, that's true. So what?
That's a little bit of justification shit, but that's a whole nother goddamn. Get me started on that type of shit.
I want to get you started. Go ahead. What you about to say?
Man, I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm just like, you know, they trying to run us out. They ran us in. They put us in, like, put y'all in with all the crime and shit. Now they want their real estate back, so they don't run y'all ass. But whatever, you know, that's
You're right.
a whole nother.
Because I grew up in Perry Homes, bad. Now all the white folks live out there.
Right. Tear that shit down and build they high rises, and now they get back down at the commute.
And in 20 years, they'll move back from there and move us back in there and call it the project.
Yeah.
Yeah. People
Yeah.
don't see it, man. You done made me sad now. Let's get on something happy.
I'm sorry.
You good. Since you can't speak on the name of the album, what's the next single you got coming? You have it already in the chamber loaded, ready?
I do. I'm gonna do Run That Bag. Since everybody so into their bags. I'm gonna do Run That Bag. Everybody, you know, always talking about their bag. What they got. They run this up, they run that.
True story.
But you could run to a motherfucker that ain't do none of that. And they just take your motherfucking bag. So they need to be aware of that too while they doing all that.
So Run That Bag is a robbery song?
Pop locker. I'm just saying, you know, girls out, these women out here with that little cute shit and the keep it cute sis and all that shit, and a lot of bitches don't keep it cute, sis. Like, so, you know, be careful. That's all I say out here. Run that bag is what I'm gonna run.
I gotcha. Who produced it?
Who produced that? That is DJ Den. DJ
Really?
Den out of New York. He 5'5". He did actually a couple of tracks.
How do you choose a producer? Or do they choose you?
I go by my ear. You know, sometimes folk, you know, that fuck with me, they'll send me something and that be it. I ain't gonna, folk will tell you too, I'm known for, I tell niggas, don't send me no girl beat, because guys will see me and be like, oh, I send you some beats. They'll be never heard a bar come out my mouth, and I send you some beats and I get it, and I'm like,
Be some pop.
I was like, oh, he thought I was one of them. Okay, well.
Be some happy shit.
But nah, you not even just like happy shit. It just don't like really be. It ain't me, which is crazy because I can rap on anything. Like I love all genres of music, like all of them, literally. I can hear beautiful harmony in any genre of music you throw at me, really. But yeah. So some people hear my shit, they send me some fire shells. Sometimes I hear some shit and I go buy that shit. I want that shit. I go get it.
That's what's up. I ain't got much more to ask you.
See, I ain't do so bad after all. You cussing me out all in the
I'm gonna cuss you out when the camera
shit.
go off too.
But you better edit this shit.
I ain't
real
editing.
good and
This
shit.
is straight Facebook Live. You got 2 people watching you right now.
Good, and all them two saw it. You know what I'm saying?
You got Milton Garris and Corey Magruder watching you right now.
Low, re,
They watching you right now. And then they don't tell you how many people gonna watch you when it's on.
Mel better send me some
YouTube,
motherfucking
baby.
heat too. He already know.
Oh yeah. I told him I gotta
Too.
get some tracks from my artists. Anything you wanna let people know before I let you go?
You know, just stay tuned for your girl. And heat is hot. It's like the police in here.
Hey man, you know
Y'all
what the
stay
rules
away
for the
from the
game is.
police.
Hey, you know we got the FBI in the
Stay
back.
out the way. Don't get caught.
See all these
in
cameras
these
and lights.
streets.
We got you. We got you right now.
Hit the gas.
Shit,
All
hit the
that wood
gas.
shit.
Give us
know what I'm
your
saying?
social media.
Social media. Twitter, I'm Slum Beautiful. I am SLUM Beautiful. Instagram, same. I'm Slum Beautiful. YouTube, Slum Beautiful ATL. Reverb, Slum Beautiful. All of that shit. Yep, Slum Beautiful.
No Facebook?
No Facebook.
Why not?
I do have an artist page. I don't really.
Get on it.
Yeah,
Facebook too,
you
doing
will
too much.
find a artist page, but
Oh, I know, cause I inboxed you.
it's a problem for me. That's what I'm finna say. Like that's a problem. I need to get a whole person to do that shit because I'm not really internety. I don't.
Spell that? What you just say?
You know how to spell it. You got good phonetics. INTERNETTY.
You just made a whole new word.
I do that a lot.
Internety. I'm using that. My next interview, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna throw that in there just because of you.
Yeah, I ain't really. See, and you can have that one for free.
Nah, I'm gonna pay you for it. I appreciate you coming, man.
I appreciate you
really
having me. Thank you.
And we got to do this again when you feel like talking more.
Yeah. Get some more things we can discuss. We can't discuss everything I be doing. Like,
We gonna get this music right. We're gonna get it in here.
and we gonna discuss all of that.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm holding you to it.
Yeah.
Man, this been a Big LAC Show. We're at Slum Beautiful in here. And we're gonna get on out of here, man.
Gotta be easy.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
They wrote me off and I ain't like that, so I'ma fight that. The bad man, damn right when you thought that it was safe to relax, you gotta stretch that. The bad man, coming from